You from the Grand Ballroom of the Sherman Hotel, where we are watching the U.S. Open Pocket Billiards Championship with Irving Crane, finalist, out of the winner's bracket at the table. Pocketing his 84th ball and opening, as you see, that table beautifully. Normally, no, not normally, let's say oftentimes, these players will speed up their action as their run increases, as they grow increasingly in stroke. Sometimes Mr. Moscone particularly, who is probably as great an exponent of running balls as this game has ever known, would practically be running around the table at this point. But you notice Mr. Crane doesn't seem to have increased his speed very much. He plays, if not cautiously, certainly wisely. He must watch he doesn't foul on that 11 ball back there. He didn't. If he had touched that with his clothing, it's a foul. He'd lose a point for a scratch and have to sit down. As it is 89 to 11. Mr. Crane over Mr. Balsis with a continuous run of 89. It's 90 now, within 8 of his record run in an earlier game in this tournament. Mr. Crane, three-time world champion in 1942, 46, and most recently in 1955. Excellent position play, as we said, and an unerring eye for the pocket. His opponent, Mr. Balsis, is an excellent position player also, but we may never find out.
One ball.
Although it's a long way to 150 points yet. 90 to 11.
91.
Boy, he really hasn't set up now, doesn't he?
92. 11 ball.
Mr. Sterling has called the 11 ball. That's the one up there at the head of the table, and he's going to take it. But he was looking around. Oops, be careful he doesn't foul on the 14. He didn't.
93.
A check on the 10 ball. Under this light, sometimes a little difficult to tell blue from green. As a matter of fact, it wasn't until last week that I knew there was.
14 ball. 94.
94 to 11. The run of 94 is within 4 of his record run for this tournament. This is not a record for all tournaments, just for this one. 95 to 11.
5 ball. 96.
Currently going to use the 10 ball as his break ball. 1 ball to pocket in the side, the 6, and then to play back to position on the 10 for the break. Apparently Mr. Crane didn't get quite the position he wanted on that 6 ball. Going to use the 10. Going to use the 10.
97.
Now, this will be a side pocket break. And he has a little distance between him and the rack. And he also has the apex of that triangle facing him, so that there isn't quite the margin to hit. His lead is 97 to 11. Irving Crane over Mr. Balsis, Joe Balsis. Oops.
98.
Oops. He got him open, but he just hit it. As you saw, he just hit it. Now to open it up.
99. 11 ball. 100.
Did you see him? Did you see him acknowledge the applause? This is a very, very wise in the ways of billiards audience. And incidentally, listen to the way this audience polices itself. You have never seen a sports crowd police itself as well as these people do. They aren't making a sound.
101. One ball.
Now he may go into that rack to open them up a little bit. Yes.
102.
Yep. Yep. 102 to 11. 48 points away from victory. He has now topped his best previous run in this tournament by 4 points. And Mr. Balsis, I know, is wondering if he will ever be seen again except just offering congratulations. But just about the time you say, well, that's it, that locks it, they can get hung up somewhere, and all of a sudden, it's wide open. And even still, Mr. Balsis could get right up here, and on one run, be right back in the party. But, as you can see, he's beginning to wonder if he'll ever get there. This is the part of the game that is unenviable. What do? You can't trip him. All you can do is just sit there and think dark thought. 106 to 11. Mr. Crane over Mr. Balsis. Mr. Crane, once he started this run, has never surrendered the table. It's his inning, and he's making the most of it. He's out of the winner's bracket. If he wins this game, it's all over for 1966. 107 to 11.
108. 8 ball.
He has actually the 4 and the 12 that he might want to use as his break ball. I'm guessing that he'll want the 12.
109. 14
Position
ball.
on the 14.
Four ball.
And he's going to play off the 4 ball to leave himself the 12 ball. This is a kind of a fine cut that he's going to have to make on this, and it might present something of a problem in getting just the angle he wants on the 12 ball. There's quite a distance apart there, as you can see. He's going to have to be careful, too, with the cut he'll have to put on the 4 that he doesn't scratch in the upper right-hand corner. No problem there. No problem there. Beautifully shot. Beautifully shot. This is the U.S. Open Pocket Billiards Tournament from the Grand Ballroom of the Sherman Hotel, sponsored by the Billiard Congress of America. And this is Mr. Irving Crane at the table on a run of 111. He leads by 100 points, 111 to 11. And he is... There is just an example of the things we were talking about that can happen. He didn't scratch, but he didn't miss it by much either. And he is close to the rail, as you see, so that shooting off that rail is going to present a problem, see? This makes it not only difficult to stroke your shot, but also to get the English you want, particularly if you wanted a follow English.
113.
That made it look pretty easy, didn't it? 113 to 11. He leads by 102 points. The game is a total of 150 points. First man to reach it. It doesn't make any difference if the other man doesn't have his inning at the table. First one to get there takes the prize, which incidentally is $2,500 and a silver bowl. Runner-up money, $1,500 and a silver bowl. And the right to claim the U.S. Open Pocket Billiards Championship for the year 1966, and pride with these men is a tremendous factor.